A major manufacturing operation broke ground in the Ohio Valley, and another COVID booster shot is now recommended for certain groups. 7 News anchor Catherine Guyan takes a look back at some of the week's top headlines.
They wanted to expand into the U.S. and they chose the northern panhandle of West Virginia. The Fonte Group broke ground this week in Weirton. This open industrial space will soon be home to the Italian metal packaging manufacturing company's newest plant. It's not only the first of its kind in the U.S., but also the largest project in the Fonte Group's 77-year history. The plant is a $30 million investment, creating at least 40 jobs.
Because of the support of West Virginia, the state of West Virginia, the Economic Development Office of West Virginia, we think this could be the right place to be.
Renovations to that space are expected to finish up by the end of this year. A former Wheeling police officer pled guilty this week to 2 counts of sexual abuse by a parent or custodian and 1 count of incest. Jonathan Q. Wiles was sentenced immediately to 25 to 55 years in prison. The prosecution said it happened to a 9-year-old victim, and the crimes began in February of 2020. Wiles also sent a text to the complainant about those crimes. Once he gets out of prison, Wiles will have to register as a sex offender for the remainder of his life. This week, the FDA authorized an additional Pfizer or Moderna COVID booster shot for those 50 and older. It's also recommended for younger people who are immunocompromised. But this dose has to be given at least 4 months after a previous coronavirus vaccination. Within days of this announcement, COVID boosters were being distributed in the Ohio Valley. State officials in Ohio are trying to find a way to commemorate the late Jefferson County Sheriff Fred Abdullah. State Representative Ron Ferguson said friends of the sheriff reached out to him about renaming a stretch of Route 7 that runs along the Stratton area the Frederick J. Abdullah Memorial Highway. Ferguson said it's the perfect way to remember everything the sheriff did for this community.
I always tell people he'll always be the sheriff. That's kind of how we all remember Sheriff Fred. And so now you'll have this opportunity to see driving on that major thoroughway here in Jefferson County.
The proposal was voted out of committee in the State House last week, and now it's waiting on a full vote. Governor Mike DeWine would then make it official. And finally, some good news for you. 7 News anchor Stephanie Grindley and the health plan surprised the first Golden Apple Award winner this week. Mr. Moffitt got the news that he'd been selected during his sociology class at Wheeling Park High School. He's not only a teacher, but also the tennis coach, and his classes are a favorite of many of his students. Mr. Moffitt received $250 to use for his classroom. Remember, for the latest headlines any time of the week, or if you would like to nominate a teacher for the Golden Apple, visit WTRF.com. I'm Catherine Guyan, working for you.